mentioned you? Why do you keep trying to make yourself seem like you're that fucking important? I never mentioned you on the behalf of this. If that's the fucking case, I could have threw that shit in your face when I first got to your house. That's how I felt. The fuck? Make that make sense. I found out what was going on on January 5th of 2023, right? So how exactly could I just now be blaming you when I've been living in your motherfucking house this whole time? That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. I never said anything to you about it because it wasn't your fucking business. Last I checked, my shit doesn't say genital herpes. Whoever the fuck can't read, I don't have genital herpes. I don't have HSV2. So what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I just wanted to know because she was sharing a bathroom with my kids. Bitch, are you kidding me right now? I was also cleaning that motherfucking nasty ass bathroom. Talk about it. You worried about me sharing a bathroom with your motherfucking kids like they don't need period blood and shit and everything else on a motherfucking toilet like they ain't either grown or think they fucking grown. You worried about me like these bitches don't need hair balls and snot bubbles and boogers on walls and motherfucking shampoo skeeted all over the motherfucking thing all over the bathroom. Trash overflowed, they never want to take it out, shit all over the counter. Let's not play games here. Let's not do it. And I heard that you're going to say something about you were cleaning the bathroom. No, the fuck you weren't. The moment I moved in that house, the first time I cleaned that fucking bathroom, it was over for you cleaning it. You never touched the bathroom again. It literally got to near the end. We were having arguments about it because I'm like, you got one girl about to be grown. You got the other one that's a fucking teenager, but she's got a boy staying the night. And this is something me and your mom agreed on. So don't get to playing games on the internet. You got a boy staying over here some weeknights and damn near every fucking weekend he could possibly stay. If not, we're on break and then he's there for the whole fucking week. You should be teaching your daughter that this is not how you leave the bathroom. She want to be grown and be laid up in the bed all night with a fucking boy at 15 years old. You should be teaching your child how to clean and present some shit. Because let her think that it's okay to just be disgusting as fuck, but want to have a little boy laid up in your bed. You're not teaching her that when she's married, or if a motherfucker is really interested in her as she gets older, ain't nobody gonna want to be with no dirty bitch. And I mean that with all due disrespect to your motherfucking parenting. Don't nobody want to be with no dirty motherfucker. Clean up after yourself. Get the fuck up and do something around here, honey.
Not they said that she was the one that was included yesterday.
Not like that. Whatever. I don't know where she's getting all this nastiness from, but that's whatever she.
But now you're lying like you don't fucking know that my mother is a piece of shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me see if Janice is up. Hold on. Let me see if Janice is up. Because I'm gonna tell her, come over here to this live. Come over here to this live.
I just want to know why everybody is a piece of shit and she ain't.
A bitch that only knew my mom.
I agree.
Me at 13 is gonna try to get on here and say what the fuck I've said about what the fuck I went through as a kid is a lie. How about we ask a bitch that grew up with my mother? Friends, he asked kids to adults. How my mother was. Let's ask somebody who actually fucking knows and not a fucking dumb bitch that got to continue to play her position, which was the wife of the motherfucking basketball coach. That's my opinion. I cannot believe this raggedy bitch. Oh my God.
But
Not her and May laughing like.
and tell them, hey, were y'all sharing anything with her? Were y'all doing anything? And I tell my college one, I need you to come on home. So my kid has already missed school because of this, and we went and everybody got checked today. Everybody's cleared. We ain't got it. And she better be glad, because I would have been at every weekly looking for her head to knock it off her shoulders.
Bitch, you have it. You have HSV1. The fuck are you talking about? Let's not act like this is fucking something that's just so fucking why are we acting like this is some type of fucking contaminant? Bitch, you have drink after me. You have ate after me. Your kids have drink after me. You have ate after me. I don't have an active fucking case, clearly. If you're saying all of you got tested and you don't fucking have it. I don't get outbreaks on my mouth, period. How many times do I have to fucking say that? Now, I had one about a month ago. I had one fucking cold sore right in the corner of my motherfucking mouth. And you want to know why I had it? Because I was stressed the fuck out trying to figure out how soon I could get the fuck away from that crazy shit. Not a month ago, probably 2 months ago. And my anxiety was so high. Every time I turned around, I was kicking my lip. So yeah, that's the most fucking outbreak I've had on my mouth in years, because I typically don't get them unless I'm really at my motherfucking max with stress. I have to be.
Well, then that's why the lady detoxed her house.
Shit, and stress
cleaned
on
the
top of
house,
depression don't help. But let's not make it sound like me and your kids were just drinking and fucking eating after each other, because that wasn't happening. Nobody was sharing forks and spoons with your kids. I ate.
What happened?
Liz doesn't deal with liars. Liz don't do this. Liz don't do that. Even her own son knew that. I would be like, don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth.
Yeah, because let's talk about it. My son knew that because you and your fucking kids would corner my son and interrogate him and almost scare him enough to where he would admit to shit that he didn't do. How many times did I have to tell you, don't fucking ask him no questions without asking me first? Let me be present so that if I feel like you doing too much, I can tell you need to back the fuck off. Because y'all would have my son feeling so scared to the point where he felt like he had to say, yes, he did something, even if he fucking didn't do it. My oldest son was consistently being accused of shit. Consistently. Every little fucking thing that goes wrong, they automatically point the fucking finger at him. But little do they know, if they really paid attention to Keon instead of treating him like he was non-fucking existent because he couldn't talk, I guarantee you they would have found out that Keon is just as fucking mischievous as Keadrian. Sure is. He has no problem showing his tail feather when need be. But again, because you didn't take the chance to get to know him on any type of level, you don't even fucking know that.
You know, but you lying and you over here knowing that you had this. And then my kids, you know, we sat at the table, we were talking, and they're like, Mom, I think you need to get your car detailed. I said, why do I need to get my car detailed? Even though it's been detailed, but you know, they're going all the way back. I said, why? They said, what about the time she had sex in your car? I said, who had sex in my car? Mm-hmm. And apparently that's when she had some of
skirt. You're a motherfucking lie. The girl that I was talking to at that point in time slid up on me in her own motherfucking car. Sure the fuck wasn't in yours. When do you let me use the car after hours, honey? Never. And if I do get to use it, It's because I fucking told you weeks or days in advance, like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with a friend, or hey, my friend wants to go do this or whatever. There was never, and some of the times when I would fucking ask, or if I'd be like, hey, can I go hang out with my friends tonight? Because, of course, who was going to look after my motherfucking kids while I went out for a couple hours, right? When I would ask, sometimes she'd flat the fuck be like, oh, well, do you have a ride? And I would already have a ride ready to go because I knew she wasn't letting me use her car. So tell another lie, bitch. I wasn't in your shit. I was in another female shit, getting my coochie played with, and you're bothered? Oh, okay.
Well, a girlfriend that's from here that she said was stalking her. I'm not gonna say that lady's name, but I know she don't live far from me.
What lady?
But apparently, Winco parking lot. She loves the parking lots of stores and Wincos and everything. That's where she met up with this lady and had sex in my car.
You're a motherfucking lie. I was outside your house, hunty. I didn't go to a Winco parking lot, baby. I was outside your motherfucking house, honey. Speak facts. Now, me and the girl, we would go to fucking Winco because we would get off work at the same time. So if she needed to run and do something or I needed to run and do something, we would go to Winco. This is way back when I was working at that home, what was it? It was a residential. I was working at the residential then. That was back in like March of last year. That's where I met the girl, was at work.
So y'all had a girlfriend in Vegas? Yes. It's from a job that she was at.
Exactly. Yes, honey.
She said this lady had, like, I guess, tried to follow her on Facebook, on Instagram.
She was trying to follow all my fucking social media.
But yes, it was for one of her jobs. They were, I guess,
and we wasn't cool. Like, let me tell the truth about it. Let me tell the truth about it. So this girl, met her at my job, right? She was cool, definitely into girls. She was in a poly relationship, okay? She was already in a relationship. She was just kind of having issues because her dude was kind of treating her like fucking trash compared to the other girl in the relationship, and then her and the other girl would go back and forth and da-da-da. So realistically, it started off as me just being somebody she could talk to, you know, because I'm a Mac like that. I always just talk to her at first. And then she ended up wanting to fuck around. So I fucked around with her. I didn't get too serious, though, because she was in a relationship. Therefore, there was no real relationship between us. We were kind of just talking and fucking around on the back end. That's it. Period.
Taken up and not even paying attention to the clients. This was she first.
She definitely has a punchable face, sweetheart.
Working at that home.
Yes.
I remember that. She used to take walks outside.
Yeah.
Honey, I used to be on live.
Okay,
The fuck are you talking about? If the clients
So
was
this is
cool,
recently then.
we'd have 2-3 staff in that home.
Okay.
Sure would
Okay.
be on live. Sure
Within
would.
the last year or two.
Yeah, within the last year. I remember that. So, Liz, just to clear up one question, and I'll let you get back to your story because I know the people are going to be curious. You said you took your family. So, did you guys get blood tests for HSV? And did you guys get that? And
Yes. So beforehand, we got all of that. We
So I could have swore that she just said that whatever day that was, she rushed. Whatever day she found out about it is the day that she rushed to go take her kids to get tested. So you do realize that we're all smarter than a fucking 5th grader here, and you don't get the results back that fast. You don't. Takes a little while, especially if you're doing the testing right. So I don't know what the fuck you tested for or what planet you went to go get a test from, but that doesn't sound accurate at all, sweetheart.
went to, like, my kids, they have heavy menstruals. So they had already been tested. They have a few health conditions, so they had to get blood drawn often. And I told the OB, I said, just get tested for everything. You know, I know my relationship with them is very close, but, you know, I have teenagers. I was a teenager before.
So you're basically stating that previously, before you just now finding out that I have HSV1, that you have previously already had your OBGYN assigned to your daughter's test then, correct? So if they didn't have it then, why the fuck would they have it now? That doesn't make sense, because I've been at your house for a while. Therefore, I've watched you leave to go get blood drawn. I've watched y'all go and take care of appointments. So if they were already tested and they didn't have it, and your concern was that teens are going to do what teens do, why the fuck did you feel the need to go get tested again just because you heard that I have HSV1? But are you going to post your results, though, because you have HSV1 while you're playing like you're just so fucking spooked, Liz?
So I,
hey, Celine.
everybody came back.
Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry.
That was, a little after she got here. But then we got tested again today, and everything has already came back.
Okay, so you're full of shit. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. You say you hate liars, right? Well, you lied. Well, you lied. Well, you lied. Well, you lied. The fuck are you talking about? Your results came back the same day, sweetheart. How do results from a fucking blood test come back the same day? What type of blood? What type of shit they doing? They got rapid blood tests? Somebody let me know in the comments. Do they have rapid blood tests to find out if you have? Because what's on the panel? It's HPV, right? HSV 1 and 2, HIV. I believe that goes hand in hand with AIDS too.
No, it takes time.
Right?
It takes time.
Let me make sure I had to turn this up because I couldn't even hear you. Maybe they did a rapid one. I still don't think that that's how that works. Like, I don't think that you can just, in a blink of an eye, show up with any type of results. Like, I don't think that that's how that happens. I don't think that that's a thing. They don't do rapid. Now, if you go to a fucking Planned Parenthood and you ask for rapid testing on basic STDs, sometimes they can make that happen for you. But that's still like the normal swab stuff. That's not a blood
your
test.
doctor can order a rapid test.
I don't think there's a rapid test for blood, period.
I wonder if,
It's definitely. Yes, it is.
Your doctor will have to order.
Yeah, I don't think that that's a thing.
I don't know wherever they at, but
Well, the
not here.
deflection is real.
Because I said, "Oh, can I get rapid results?" She's like, "It'll take a few days," and mine did.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't
this
think
fucking
that's
creep,
Google said
I'm
it is,
sorry.
but I don't know.
I shouldn't be cussing.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
Well, your
me,
doctor would have to order it as rapid or stat.
rapid blood test is a thing. Okay, well, I don't know because I've never had a rapid blood test. So I'm guessing she went in there and
up
demanded
until
rapid
a couple
blood
of days
test.
ago,
Is a
you lied
rapid
about
blood
everything.
test
So we
for
definitely not going over shit
HSV
you
a
think.
thing, not
Right.
just a rapid blood test.
I mean, let's just be real. She said she haven't had a
because my shit
PCP
wasn't rapid.
since
Mine wasn't either.
PCP since
That's why I'm not understanding.
2003.
Like, I had
So
to
yeah, she
wait
wouldn't know anything anyway
quite a few
because
days
there's a difference
before I
between
I mean,
got
I'm
my
aware
result.
that they do
and your
stat
actual
and they do
primary
rapid
care
blood
provider.
tests, but for
Right.
that per se, HSV, do they do
See what
rapid
Ty
for that?
said. She said she get
I've
tested at the
never.
VA
I
and get
don't
her
know. I
results
mean,
in the
who
morning.
cares?
Okay, let's just
And she
listen
don't
to
have to wait for nobody to call her back. She just logs into a system and sees all of the stuff
Yeah,
that
because
they've done.
I'm telling you, I would have been sending
You
somebody
look on her
in
my
Clark
chart
County
and there's
Jail
right there.
waiting for trial.
waiting for trial when you have HSV1.
I
Oh,
know it was a
funny.
big thing, where she would always say like your children didn't clean the restroom and all of that. So that's why I was worried. Like if the bathroom wasn't clean and everybody just sitting on the toilets, like
What?
She's lying.
What?
Let me tell you.
I don't have HSV2. Like, are y'all fucking dumb?
If you
Like, are
got
y'all
one,
slow? Like, do
and
y'all
you took so
understand
long to tell
English?
us about
I don't
one,
have
I'm assuming
fucking
that
bumps on
you
my
never
coochie.
went when you
Nothing's
had bumps
happening down there.
down there.
It's
So at this
normal.
point,
Do
I
you
don't care
want
what
to
you
taste
say.
it,
I'm
bitch?
just
Because
going off
that's
of
what
what I
this
know.
is giving. Like,
She
why are
said
y'all
bumps
so
down there
worried
she
about
got
what
is
the fuck
normal.
my
Oh
coochie
Jesus.
is? I'm confused. I posted
Because
all
you
of my
wasn't worried
results.
about what my
No
coochie was doing.
STDs,
You just
no
was
HIV,
trying to
no
spread it.
AIDS, no HSV2, none of that shit. I had HSV1, bitch.
That was
You're
a
acting like
2023 test.
I
Get a
fucking have the
2024.
fucking coronavirus again, all over again, and I'm contagious and contaminated.
That part, letter.
Out of here.
For real. She need to get tested this
You
time.
haven't been tested in how many months? I want to know what the test take now. Why you so quick to show last year's test?
I don't have
Thank
nothing
you.
happening down here. My coochie's normal. I'm so confused.
I bet it ain't normal. I bet it ain't.
If anybody knows, and I've said it multiple times, I did 20 years in the Army. It's a habit.
We don't give a fuck about your 20 years in the Army, bitch. Your bathroom was disgusting too.
It's everything still the same regardless. We talk the same, we look the same, we clean the same.
No, the fuck you don't.
That's why she said, "Oh, I didn't like her demeanor," because no, I was stern. I didn't ever have to hit nobody. I never had to do nothing. I was stern.
Yeah, you definitely hit my kids. Make sure you tell that motherfucking story, right? And you beat the fuck out of your own. Why are we sitting here trying to play like you're not a fucked up individual? Like, do I have to keep reminding you? Your own child has sat down and looked you dead in your fucking face and said she did not want to live with you anymore because she doesn't feel like you're worth shit but your money, basically. The only thing that you have done right for her as a parent is spend your motherfucking bread. Loving her and being there when you're supposed to be there and actually helping with her mental health instead of freaking the fuck out and beating the shit out of her. You couldn't do that part right. You don't get to wear the motherfucking crown of best parent because you're not.
Now I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. However, I would clean on Thursdays while my kids were at school because my kids were both at the time in the magnet
My
program.
queen said she got pictures.
And, I was like, no, you just focus on school. I do everything else. I would clean their bathrooms on Thursdays. I would clean my bathrooms on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, I would have all my appointments. I had my schedule set. So for her lying, saying that the bathroom was never clean, I cleaned it until she started cleaning it.
Okay, so there it goes. Thank you for admitting that. You cleaned it up until I started cleaning it. Did I not fucking say that already? That's exactly what I said. She cleaned that bathroom up until the moment where I decided, you know what? I know she's been busting her ass doing her job and running everybody around every fucking where. Let me help out. I live here too.
So you cleaned the bathroom, bitch. That's it.
I'm sorry, I had to pause it. It took her to have that thought, like, you know what? I live here. Let me clean.
Let me help out around this bitch. Let me clean the bathroom. And Liz, so you still ain't clean it good.
She move into an apartment and just move the fuck in. Ain't no cleaning, ain't no prepping it.
She ain't gonna buy no cleaning supplies.
You ain't gonna wipe it down first. Ugh.
But if my kids are studying and they're taking magnet program classes, you know, I had one that was in the cosmetology
Y'all
program.
couldn't even hear me, huh?
Program. They're gonna study, and it was already 45 minutes to an hour drive one way to school. So no, I'm not gonna have them cleaning and everything when they need to be focused on school.
But here's the thing. Whoa. But who the fuck was driving them to school? Who was driving them to school? Because just this last year, this last little bit is when Tanea started driving. Last year, she wasn't driving. Me and your mother were helping you get your motherfucking kids to and from school. We were helping you. We were getting the fuck up out of our sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning to take your kids clear the fuck to Henderson for school. So while you're talking about, well, it was so far and they just had so much to do and da 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 da. Well, bitch, who were you asking to drive that lane? Because it wasn't you. Because see, you had to clock in at 6 a.m. And not every morning could you get the fuck up. Actually, no morning could you really get up and take that drive. But did me and your mom complain about still helping you clean around the fucking house? As if I didn't have my own kids to clean up after? As if I didn't need to catch a couple fucking hours of extra sleep before my kids are up by the time I get back, ready to do whatever they want to do? And now I'm just up for the day? Oh, okay. I'm confused. So school means they don't have to clean? Yeah, I'm confused too, because that's not how the fuck I was raised. We had chores. In my mama house, my real mama house, Liz can't compare in this area, and this is why. My real mom, if I can't say nothing else nice about this bitch, she was very, 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 very clean. I learned a lot growing up because we had chores, dishes, our bathroom, shit, taking out the trash. We had household chores, sweeping, mopping the floor. We were helping clean the fucking house. That's the first thing we did when we got home, whether from school, whether it was on a weekend. We got the fuck up and we helped clean house, period. So I was confused coming into the dynamic back with you guys as with the kids at teenagers, and they're not helping clean a fucking thing. Like, we could clean the kitchen. They're still going back in the kitchen 9, 10 o'clock at night, dirtying up all these fucking dishes. And then we're waking up in the morning having to clean all that shit up from them the night before in order to get the morning started. So I'm just trying to understand, like, who the fuck does that? That's called teaching them independence. That's called teaching them responsibility. Because when they do flee away from you and go off to college or wherever the fuck they're going to go, they need to know how to cook for themselves. They need to know how to clean for themselves. They have to be able to survive without your fucking ass. You haven't taught them how to, but they don't know a fucking thing about survival without their mother. She is their survival. They depend on her for every fucking thing because she makes sure that they do. That ain't fucking helpful.
To get mad and say, well, why did they get all this free time? Because they're in school.
No, your mother would get mad.
Home, when you were in high school, you would have got your diploma because your ass would have been going to school. And you would have been focused on school.
But that's the thing. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I was going to do back then? Bitch, the state couldn't even get me to comply and go to school. That was actually a requirement for me to get released from foster care. And I knew that that wasn't an actual thing that they could do. See, people don't know. I come from a very fucked up county. That is a white people state. I don't care what nobody says. You can feel how you want to feel about it. I know what the fuck I went through. That is a white people state. So with that being said, they want you to do everything their way, even if that means not abiding by the laws they're appointed to fucking follow, regardless to their position. My judge flat the fuck out told me, when I did my little letter, because when you age out, you're supposed to do a letter basically requesting if they will release you on your 18th birthday, if you will get out after you turn 18 or as you turn 18. So I wrote up my little letter, went to court, and she basically told me, if you don't get either your GED or your high school diploma, I'm not letting you out. Straight up. So a few months after my 18th birthday, because I was 18 and I was outside of my city and jurisdiction, like where I would go to court, like where my case started. What happened was they ended up switching my case to the city and jurisdiction that I was in. And what ended up happening is I had to see a judge there. And because I was already of age, that city doesn't believe in keeping kids there in the system if they don't have, like, if they're not, a certain kind of mentally ill, if they're not, within JJ custody because they're in and out of some type of legal system, they typically don't keep you. They let you go. So that's how I got out of the system, was by getting my shit switched. And the judge was like, okay, you're of age, everything's cool, deuces. I don't get why she keeps ending up on panels talking about you. It's not a good look at all. It's weird. Weird as fuck. It's getting obsessed, isn't it?
Instead, you wanted to be grown. Now you're mad because I don't want to make my kids do all this because I allowed them to do homework.
How the fuck did I want to be grown? How did I want to be grown? Because I wasn't finna let you treat me however the fuck you wanted to treat me? You or anybody? because my motherfucking mental health wasn't right. Because if we're being honest, it wasn't like I was just leaving your fucking house and going to party. I was going back to my birth mother's house so that she could lock me up wherever the fuck she felt like locking me up. It wasn't like I was out here living my best life. If I chose that I didn't want my education on those people's time, that's my motherfucking choice. Who are you to judge me? Just because you fucking did everything you could to get your education, hurried up fresh out of high school, and fucking signed your life over to the military because you didn't want to put up with your mama's bullshit any fucking more, doesn't mean that we all live the same lifestyle. I lived a different lifestyle than you. I was in independent living, so technically, I was already taking care of myself. It's not like I went into foster care and was in fucking group homes. I was already in apartments. I was in independent living settings. So if I chose not to do something at that point in time, that's my motherfucking choice. And what makes you think that you would have made me do it? That's your fucking problem. You got a control issue. You want to control people. You can't control me.
So that's why the bathroom was clean, because I would clean it on Thursdays.
Girl, fuck off, bitch.
Now it's just one kid, and she cleans it on Saturdays. If we're not ripping and running with her.
She lying like a motherfucker.
But yes, Stacey used to clean the bathroom, but also you had two kids in there, one that wore pull-ups that couldn't control his bladder, and pull-ups were in the bathroom overflowing the trash, and I would have to tell her, hey, do you think we can take out the trash now because it's a little full of pull-ups?
So let me make this clear, bitch. I take out the trash because I know my son has pull-ups in there on top of whatever the fuck everybody else is going to take out. And what are you getting at? It's not like you ordered a special fucking bin or there was a special fucking place to put them. Where did they go? In the trash. Now, if my son had a bowel movement, those would go directly outside to the dumpster. But if we're just taking a regular OP, this shit is going in the bathroom because I'm not going to be running the fuck in and out all day, throwing away fucking, wasting Walmart bags, throwing away fucking pull-ups all day. It's not happening.
So if the bathroom needed to be clean, yeah, she needed to clean it because.
Because we used the trash can? Oh, okay, bitch. So I deserve to fucking clean up after your nasty ass kids every day because I used a fucking trash can? Oh, okay.
So you didn't have to worry about my toothbrushes sitting touching that.
Feminine and feisty. You don't know what you're talking about. She is Niecy is on YouTube, but she is streaming our live from yesterday. If you're gonna give out advice, please give out the correct advice. Thank you.
To see my family, and we came home, and my youngest put all her stuff up, and then the next morning she was like, "Mom, I don't know where my toothbrush went. It's gone. I need it because I'm a couponer. If you're a single parent, you know how that goes. And I have extra toothbrushes. Like, can I get extra toothbrushes? I was like, yeah. She got a new one. And then everyone kept saying the toilet kept flushing. I was like, what do you mean the toilet? I mean, it kept backing up. And I'm like, did someone get thrown down there? What's going on? I asked Niecy, hey, has the boys been in the bathroom by themselves playing around? You know, something's going on. I was like, was this happening while we were gone? She was like, no. So I went and did the snake thing down your toilet, pulled it up. It was my daughter's toothbrush, and her oldest admitted that he did it. He was like, oh, I was just seeing if it would go down. And I was like, that.
I don't believe that my son ever said that to you because I wasn't present for that conversation. And had I been, I would have cussed you out because, again, why the fuck are you interrogating a 6-year-old like kids don't put shit in the toilet? What I am going to tell you is that you sent me a photo. What I visually remember is you sent me a photo in my text messages, which I'm sure I still fucking have, of this fucking toothbrush. And I said, oh my God, wow. Can't believe that was down there. I'll make sure from now on that I'm consistently in the bathroom to make sure that this doesn't happen again. You didn't know who put the fucking toothbrush down the toilet unless you later interrogated my kid again while I was not fucking present, which says a lot about your character because little kids are going to do little kid shit. And actually could have been either of the two because I've caught Keon put shit down your toilet. He just didn't know to flush it.
What point was that? What just happened?
Yo, she don't think before she talk. It just come out.
That's why they should not be in the bathroom sitting there playing around while you're.
She don't think before she talk.
You know, get high.
Cause she making the shit up as she goes.
So let's just clear this up.
Yeah, she getting on my nerve.
Frankly, I don't give a fuck how nobody feels about it. I have always been 420 friendly. Okay? Never gonna change. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. I'm always gonna be 420 friendly. You wanna know why? Because for all you fucking psychopaths like Liz who have to take 20 bottles of fucking psychotropic medication every day, I don't do that.
I don't want to hear you say that
Okay?
stuff when you brought your family
I smoke and I chill. And if I'm fucking exhausted from a night worth of bullshit, I'm gonna take a nap. But how is it a crime for me to take a nap with my kids in the same fucking room where I can still hear everything that they're doing? If they're too loud, I'm still up enough to be like, hey, we need to keep it down. If they walk out of that area, hey, you need to get back over in this area.
But you're asleep though.
So
But you're asleep.
again, how does that make me a bad fucking person? Because I will go to sleep.
This girl is a
What the fuck are we
piece of
supposed
shit.
to run on superpower energy all day? Because that's not me. If you know my situation, like really watch it and really give a fuck about what it takes to put in that type of energy and love towards my kids specifically, you will know that me personally, I get fucking tired, honey. I get sleepy.
But I ain't heard her say nothing about structure with the children. No structure. She's against that.
Yeah, she
So
don't want
you're
nobody
saying
to
that to
show
say
them. But
what?
that's why the boys respect
Because
Liz
when
like
it's
they
time
did
to
because all
get up
children like
and chase my
structure.
son, I get
Even
the
though
fuck
they
and
try
chase
to
my
act
son.
like
It's
they
time to
don't.
go downstairs
They
and
love
feed
it.
my motherfucking kids. I get up, I feed my kids. What are you saying to me? What are you saying to me exactly? I don't know, but problem solver can kiss my ass.
Monitor what's going on. And she's like, well, I couldn't be around my kids 24/7. Well, who's gonna pay if this toilet gets all the way messed up and the pipes have to?
Do you know how uncomfortable it is for a child to feel like they can't fucking use the bathroom by themselves, even if they make a mistake? Kids are gonna make mistakes. Do you know how much of a fucking loony bin you're making yourself sound on this panel? And these bitches just carry on, Liz. Like let you
Why is it
trash your
uncomfortable
whole
for a baby
entire
to
fucking
use the
persona
restroom by
on
themselves?
this
It don't know
live.
no different.
Kids are going to make mistakes occasionally. Kids are going to experiment with shit that you probably wouldn't think like, damn, they're gonna do that. You know, they're
I
gonna
can't
do
wait
that.
to read this bum. I can't wait.
All it
Like,
takes is,
I really can't.
hey, so this is what happened when we made this choice. Let's not make this choice again. It's just that simple. It's called a learning lesson. They're supposed to learn. They're supposed to bump their fucking heads and learn. That's all throughout life.
Hell, she's still doing it.
So you thought that I was finna stand in the bathroom and consistently bodyguard the only kid that goes to the bathroom by himself because you're throwing shots at the one you claim you love so much and did so much for.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to
But
do.
I'm supposed to fuck up his privacy when he's in there showering.
Yes.
Not to include, I already have another kid that I have to put all that effort into because I have to bathe him.
And
I
at
have
that
to
age,
watch
you
him
can still be
bathe.
bathing
When
the
I tell
other
y'all
one
that my
too.
son
He's
is
not
just
properly
barely
bathing by
coming
himself.
around to
If you have
trying
to
to
bathe him, you
imitate
gotta
some
wipe
of
their
his
ass. So
routine
yes,
that we
please stay in the
consistently do together,
bathroom.
like trying to put his own clothes on. He was able to accomplish
He is a
putting
dirty
his
bum.
own pants on and his own shirt on. He's known how to, if it's slide on shoes, he can slide like his Crocs on or his sandals on by himself. He's just now catching on to these milestones.
I got you,
A couple
Pearl.
days ago, we were in the shower, getting him bathed. He comes out and he was in the bath and he grabbed the rag and started to kind of rub a little bit. Not a lot, because he does struggle with fine motor skills in his hands, but he was trying to like imitate, like he wants to learn how to slowly start washing himself. Do you know how?
So if you was washing his ass, that's how he gonna learn daily when you do it. And you hand him the towel, and he gonna go and do it back.
Let me tell you something, problem solver. I have fucking mental health issues too, and if you were listening this whole fucking live,
We know,
that I
we know.
clearly said that she kind of got it.
Definitely no. Clocked it.
I want to unalive myself. And if you ask me whether you've been deployed or not, you should know how to fucking control yourself. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about a veteran's trauma, because a veteran abused me for several years of my
Now
life.
she don't care about the vets.
Not
Well,
the
I
veterans
appreciate
trauma
you,
she
sir.
don't
I'm
care
sorry.
about.
I don't agree with you, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck, because I've had my own experience in real life, in real time.
Now, all of you who
in
have
combat,
veterans,
that
all of you
veteran
have veterans in your
during it,
family.
so was taking out every fucking
Y'all know what to do with
he
that
felt
ass.
and
Y'all
seen
know
over
what to
there
do.
out on his kids for no fucking reason.
But
So,
I mean, her
no, I don't
family
feel
was
sorry
military, so she.
for what I said. She's a
Ooh,
fucking
let me say,
psychopath. I
Colette, we
said what
need
I
her to
said.
cut up.
Yeah, baby, she don't
Going
like
over
none of
there
that.
makes y'all lose y'all's fucking mind. Maybe not all of you,
And so she was like, fine.
but
whatever.
some of y'all
She
do.
was mad because she didn't like being a mother where you do have to watch them, especially if they're curious. They're in the bathroom. There's a lot of things. There's, 3 girls and 2 boys that share in that bathroom. You have to be on them. You have to see what
No, you don't have to be
doing.
on them, because if you're
So it
responsible,
was okay with, I'll watch.
if you're responsible with putting up what the fuck you're supposed to put up so that kids don't become curious and they don't get a hold of it, then you don't have to worry about that. But see, your
Don't
kids
people
like to leave
toothbrush
fucking
sit on the
pill
sink?
bottles all
The
over
toothbrush sit on the
bathroom
sink, right?
They
Okay.
like to leave makeup and all kinds of shit every fucking where. Like, kids aren't gonna walk in there and be like, "Ooh, what's this? I want to touch it."
So she just contradicted herself. Like, regardless if it was put up or not, they're gonna be curious.
Texas, don't give her a warm welcome. She don't like veterans and their trauma. Don't give her ass a warm welcome.
Everything I love has been thrown and bleached, walls clean, because there was writing. I had whole conversations written on my walls from her oldest. And she would get mad because I'm like, hey, did you write on the wall? No. He's like, so I got to clean it now? Why do I have to clean it? Where does he get this behavior? Because she would always be like,
he's fucking 6 years old. Do you hear how you sound?
My 2-year-old
So you just
don't put shit on
validated
the
what I
wall.
said earlier.
Because I
You were
watched
making my
him.
6-year-old fucking scrub your walls. And it wasn't because he was fucking coloring, because there was one spot my son colored. One fucking spot. The rest of it, because if he gets
This is
frustrated,
outrageous.
he would take his fucking feet and like put them on the walls or whatever. That's what he would do.
She got an excuse for everything. Whatever apartment maid found her, she finna tear that baby down. You hear me?
Yeah.
Baby, they can't step
Anything
foot
else
in
that
May
happened,
house.
my kids didn't touch unless somebody was dumb enough to leave a fucking makeup palette on the sink. So is it wrong of me to set my son up in the shower and walk the fuck out? Because I'm not going to stay in there the whole time. Like I said, the same way I value
Well,
my
duh.
privacy in the bathroom, my kids should get that privacy in the bathroom. Come on now, you have to clean the walls. You were him. She could ask.
So they old enough to be left alone in the room, but they not old enough
But to force
to
her as
not
a
know
fucking
better about
6-year-old
writing on the
kid
wall.
to wash
Whoa.
down your walls, and you don't even make your own fucking kids clean. Are you listening to this, Jack? Or are you just making assumptions? Because I would hate to have to go off tonight. Did you not just hear this bitch say
Oh,
make her motherfucking
Jack,
wannabe grown ass kids clean up? And she thought it was cool to make my 6-year-old scrub her fucking walls.
friend, I know you ain't gonna let her talk to you like that.
Because I feel like you be having your favorite.
Jack, I know you ain't gonna let her talk to you like that, girl.
I don't give a fuck who you favoritize. But I don't feel that it's appropriate for my 6-year-old to be scrubbing her motherfucking walls. And I said, go off on you. And that's what I said. But I make my daughter a tip to clean her mess, and I follow up. It's not okay. So my kids throw their little toys everywhere, or they do little kid shit. Yes, after a while, I get tired of cleaning up, and I do go behind my oldest son. I'll be like, hey, we're going to clean this shit up. At some point, he started cleaning up himself. But I feel like a kid's responsibility at that age is cleaning up their area as far as their toys, making their bed. Those are all things that my oldest son is capable of doing on his own with no fucking problem. But do I feel that it's appropriate for him to be scrubbing fucking walls? No, I don't. I feel like that's some slavery type shit. That's some weird shit. Maybe that's just because I'm a different type of bitch. I grew up
What? We know.
My mom didn't have me doing all scrubbing nobody's fucking walls and all that.
Wait, but she just said she had structure at her mama's house. Which one is it, y'all? Did her mama teach her something or didn't she?
Well, I'm confused anyways, because I thought as a teenager she was with Liz. I didn't realize she was with the mama.
She was with her mama. I thought so too. And she also said her mama didn't teach her shit, but she said her mama taught her how to be clean. I'm fucking confused.
That's something you tell their mother, hey, this shit is a mess. Can you clean it? Or can you support him while he's cleaning it? That's not thing you just walk up to my motherfucking kid and
as
say,
a mother, you should notice
like
it and just do it anyway, right?
Exactly.
That's your choice.
How about start teaching them life lessons? You made this mess.
And that wasn't, but what you guys don't understand is that my son's brain doesn't function like that. Okay.
And obviously yours don't either.
My son's brain does not function like that. So just because we had him scrub that wall, whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
She
7,
finna
8,
start
9,
that
10
crying
times,
shit again.
doesn't mean that changed the fact that he still turned around and did that same fucking behavior again, where there's now shit on the wall again. Is anybody tracking, or is delusional?
No, so you continue to keep teaching every day until they catch on. Is you not getting it? Are you cool?
And that does not mean that you're stopping the behavior. Just because you tell them to scrub a fucking wall doesn't mean that you're stopping the behavior. That it's just done. That they just hated the task so much they'll never do that again.
Them.
You got me fucked up.
She's so
Oh
weird.
my God, this is very uncomfortable for me.
Ain't no going off on me. My kids was learning life skills at that age, and if they ask right on my walls, they're gonna clean it. But mine was also washing clothes and learning to cook. But go the fuck off, sis. Okay, that's good for you.
12, 1. It's 1 o'clock.
That's good for you, Jack. That's your choice. That's your way of parenting. But I think for my kids, their only responsibility needs to be making their bed, which the youngest would. I don't mess with him really. If I do, it's like, okay, let's pick up these few toys that we put everywhere. But the oldest one, he's capable of making a bed and he's capable of picking up his toys. End of fucking discussion. I could care less how anybody else fucking feels about it. Period. Heard what the fuck I said. If this is my stalker, who is Blicky? Oh, Blicky is Blanche. Blanche, you got a motherfucking problem because you can come up here and say it. Because, bitch, you know I don't like you horse teeth.
Why in the Twin, pull your XL. You got your glass. Where's to go?
So you're making fun of my son's bladder control. Okay. So you think that I can control, like you just said, not too many minutes ago, my son is not capable of controlling his bladder. He has bladder issues, right? So some mornings he would get up, right? He would wake the fuck up. And first thing in the morning, he would fill up his pull-up right after a fresh change because he doesn't have bladder control. And I think a lot of times, sometimes he waits. He doesn't go like he's supposed to throughout the night. So he would get up, pour out, and there would be an accident. But did we not use a fucking carpet cleaner? Did we not clean it?
Oh, I'm definitely in the comments. We not on Facebook.
Specifically go and buy.
We heard you.
Not only for if it happened on the carpet.
I can't see you. Get her, twin.
Did you see it? I definitely did.
Get her ass.
All that shit, scrub up the stain or whatever, so that he wouldn't have to continuously keep laying in that, or that the carpet wouldn't smell like fucking piss. Are you kidding me? Stop washing your pussy in the sink Bitch, never wash my pussy in a motherfucking sink. Bitch, happily and faithfully take motherfucking showers, sometimes for hours. How about you try it, bitch? Instead of worrying about my coochie, worry about yours, Miss Horse Teeth. The fuck? Think I'm supposed to be scared of you? Now this is where I'll eat you up, bitch, because you came in here. I didn't come for you.
But you playing our live.
Absolutely not, sweetheart. That shit is never didn't mean to curse. That stuff is gross. When she left the law, gross.
Jack, if I feel like I want to say something to you, bitch, I'm gonna say something to you. And
By
what?
law, before I could touch her
And
feet,
what?
30 days. The day
I'm not scared of you. You might troll the mother people and have them other motherfuckers scared of you, but I ain't.
Hey, I have bagged her stuff, I have boxed up her stuff.
The same shit that your friend has.
Damage, taped everything together, all the screws.
Liz, the person you keep inviting on your panel, she has motherfucking herpes too, honey. She's got HSV1. So what you saying to me? You 28 and ain't know you had herpes. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
She has 7 days to come.
Who said that?
Her caseworker called me back and said,
Aw, Cherry, are you trolling
and I
too?
said, absolutely not. She is not welcome in my home. She can get a moving company because I knew at that time she had already had it received.
Hold on, I needed to see this back.
Yeah, now she on mute. Now she ain't got nothing to say.
I won't be on. Girl, it's absolutely what I want. I wish I could tap this ass, girl. Come on and see if we can try it. It's exactly what I want. It's everything I want.
You know, as if it was my stuff. And I said, it's been 30 days. She has 7 days to come and retrieve this stuff. Her caseworker called me back and said, she and some friends can come and get it. And I said,
that's not what the caseworker said. I spoke to the caseworker more than you thought I spoke to her. And let's be honest here. What ended up happening is the caseworker called me and was like, hey, I'm
typing faster than a motherfucker. Now she quiet though. Now she changed the subject. You don't want
on
this.
mute. Bitch
This
on
ain't what
mute.
you want.
She done changed the subject
This
already.
ain't what you want.
That's weird as fuck, seeing as how when I initially showed up at her house to get my property, she didn't want to just give me my shit. I had to stand outside for fucking 2 hours in the motherfucking heat waiting for a police escort to get my stuff. So that doesn't add up, honey. So why the fuck would you want to give me my shit a whole month and some weeks later when had you just been fucking civil, I could have got all my shit. I was going to leave your house regardless. I was leaving that week. As soon as they took my kids from you like I told her, I was leaving. There was no staying any longer at your house, honey. They're lucky that I'm not fucking responding to them. Okay, see you later, Jet. Bye.
absolutely not. She is not welcome in my home. She can get a moving company because I knew at that time she had already had it received her money. Because everyone was saying that that's when she was giving love tokens out there. Well, then you got your money. Because initially I had told her CPS worker, hey, I'll box it up after 30 days and I'll put it in the storage and I'll pay for 1 month.
Y'all check the chat. Y'all saw what I just sent y'all?
From there. But if you giving love tokens, you think I'm about to...
That is not what the fuck you told her. She called me back after she spoke with you because I told her, hey,
Niecy smart.
Gonna allow you to come
I just took over the chat for 5 minutes. You don't see nobody else's comments but mine. She changed the subject. She's smarter than she looks.
And we can gather the belongings, whatever she's claiming is left. When the worker got off the phone with me, she called back and said that Liz didn't want me over there. So she was hoping that I would call like a moving truck or something to come get my shit. Because I definitely wasn't going to, I'm not going to say her name, but I wasn't going to have TMB because mind you, that's the only fucking friend that I have in
Who is
Vegas.
TMB?
So I wasn't gonna have TMB go back over
Who is
towards
that?
your fucking house after you tried
I'll
to play
send
the
it to
role
you,
you played
Mookie.
in front of the cops, like you were in danger, like you were just in so much trouble and scared for your life about TMB when she didn't even come on your fucking property, bro.
Provoking the fuck out of her.
You said what happened?
That shit is
What happened?
I just see bullshit in the comments. That's all. Just people is provoking you on purpose.
Well, that's why I stopped reading the comments, because I would really go the fuck off on all of them.
Nah, you ain't stopped because of that. You stopped because this ain't what you want.
You never offered to pay for a fucking storage for me. You asked if I would get a fucking moving truck. And what I ended up telling the CPS worker is, for one, I'm not paying for no fucking storage. For two, I'm not paying for a moving truck, because either way, I would still have to be present to sign consent to fucking get my shit out of there in the first place.
All
because
right,
it would
we
be
get
in
it.
my
She
name.
ain't gonna do shit. She ain't doing
So
shit.
either
She ain't gotta
way,
do
that wouldn't have
nothing.
worked out
She
the
could
way
just
you're
be
saying
on
it would
Earth.
have worked out without me fucking present. So I said, fuck it. I don't care about the shit that's in there. What I left doesn't matter. She can go throw all that shit away. That's what I said. The fucking whether I had money or not, bitch, that's none of your business. You already knew that I was going to get my money, because I had been told you we finna get the fuck out of your house and move. You knew that. Wasn't a surprise. Remember, that's how all this shit started.
Your money, so you clearly don't need it. So you can pay for a mover.
And if I wanted to send, see, and this is how you know you're being a messy bitch. Because the only person that I sent what you're calling love tokens to, which we don't call them that on TikTok, which lets me know you've been stalking me on every fucking one of my girlfriend's lives, which is weird as fuck.
My girlfriend.
That's even
Mookie is
more
in your
creepy.
inbox.
Okay. That means that you're watching my girlfriend's YouTube. You're watching her TikTok. You're watching anywhere that I'm at like a fucking creep. And last I checked, I had you blocked on TikTok.
She proud.
My
to call her
girlfriend.
So the fact that you know what the
My
fuck I'm spinning and where I'm
She's
spinning
proud to call her
again,
her
why is
girlfriend.
it your business? Are you mad because I didn't give you
She
no
love
motherfucking
calling me
cash?
baby.
Are you
Babe.
mad I didn't send you a love token? I'm
And a
confused.
virtual reality relationship. You sick bitch. Oh, excuse me.
And take it to wherever you want.
When you say love tokens, you mean to make?
So you've been stalking my girlfriend. Thank you for admitting it, you fucking psychopath.
You was stalking her. You sociopath.
Yeah,
So
sure
I
did.
paid for them to come and pick it all up, and I donated the clothes, I donated the toys, and then her mattress. I was like, nobody should ever have to sleep on this mattress. So
Why? Because my son would have accidents? Again, making fun of somebody's disability. How does that make you feel? Do you feel big? Do you feel fucking big?
She's gonna cry again.
I donated the bed.
You donated the bed frame if you threw the fucking mattress away, you dumb bitsy bitch.
Whatever landmine it ended up in, and you know, homeless people be retrieving things.
Because nobody's fucked in your house, so you got to be talking about my kid having accidents. And again, I should spit on you for that shit, bro. I should fucking spit
Do
on
not.
you.
How would you? That's a lethal weapon. How would you talk about putting that lethal spit on somebody?
I will buy them everything, and the oldest would say, "Hey, can you buy me this? My mom says she ain't got no money," and I would buy it, especially if you have like a.
So let's clear this up, because someone said this to me earlier, and she's actually my homegirl that I've known 4 years, and she said, Nisi, this doesn't even sound like you. And I was like, what? She said exactly what the fuck this bitch just said. Now, I don't know about y'all and what world y'all live in, but if my son had a bad fucking day at school, whether he got sent home, whether I'm being told X, Y, and Z is going down, he's having bad days, he's getting MBIs, fuck no, I don't want you to go and buy my kid whatever it is he's asking for, because he needs to learn that his behavior was not fucking acceptable. Period. Now, if you want to go tomorrow when he has a good fucking day at school and buy whatever you want to buy, that's on you. Because any other time, I didn't give a fuck. But if my son had a bad day, no, it was a no for me. If my son specifically asked me for something and I wanted to be the one to provide that to him, or I had mentioned that I wanted to get something for my son, and you try to jump the fucking gun and buy it before me, I think that's pretty fucked up. I'm sorry. I think that's pretty fucked up that you would overstep that moment between me and my son because you want so bad to be me to him.
It's really.
I don't think that shit is right. Like I said before, I would ask this bitch, hey, because you always complained about my kids making noise while you're working, while you're on the clock. Can I take them to the, the splash pad? Can I get them outside of this house so that they can do what kids are supposed to be doing instead of having them fucking cooped up in here, up under, this area all fucking day, because that's not good for them at all. Especially not with autism. They need to get out. They need to see the fucking world. Being confined makes certain things that wouldn't be a problem when they're confined. But every time I would ask, it would be, no, because I'm working. Because she needed to go every fucking where with my children. I can never just take my kids to go do something. But let it be her kids want to go do something or they want to run somewhere. She quick to be like, Niecy, take them. Niecy, take them. Niecy, take them here. Niecy, take them there. But I can't take my own fucking kids out? That's weird, bro. That's weird as fuck. Who the fuck wants a fucking 6 and a 5-year-old confined to a loft?
Because he struggled adjusting to all the moving. And I would buy it. And she was like, you're giving them, I hate it because you're giving them everything that I can't provide them.
And I have the motherfucking right to say that. Now, don't get it fucking twisted. Necessities were always provided. Even if this bitch would buy it and I would have to cash app her back once I had my funds right. Don't act like you were doing shit for my kids for free. You were definitely.
She is so ungrateful.
Paid.
She's ungrateful.
I have motherfucking cash
she's so dirty and ungrateful.
Yes.
Dirty and ungrateful.
So don't act like I was just fucking dead broke.
She's a user, and that's why she never gonna have no good luck.
Shit that you chose to go buy, whether toys, whether extra pair of clothes, shit before this school year even started. I'd say she came back 3 weeks into June. The 4th week she was back.
Ain't this the very thing May clean house from because of a bitch like her? And she finna take money.
June, beginning of July. She was already telling my son she was going to go buy his backpack and everything for school. Bitch, again, that's not your place. That's mine. Your job is to play grandma. Your job is not to overstep me as a mother. So how fucking weird do you think that is for you to just walk up to my kid like he's your kid, like you need a school shop for everybody, when that's not your fucking responsibility? How the fuck do you think my kids got their school stuff now? Was it you that paid for it? You didn't pay for their shit. I did. All of it.
Congratulations. You're a mom. That's what we do. Congratulations.
What's happening here? This is fucking
it definitely sounds ridiculous and ungrateful.
No,
grandmas do buy backpacks, right?
But
they're not obligated to. They're not obligated to.
And I don't give a fuck what you try to say
about
it.
So silly and ungrateful, period.
Throw her a dog biscuit, y'all. Everybody a round of applause. She finally bought the kids some school clothes.
I do that every time. I do that for you too. She got Easter basket. She got Christmas. She got spring break.
Here's the question. Here's the real question. Did I ever ask you for any of that shit? Really sit down and ask yourself.
The problem was
I'm a grown ass woman
the
that went
niceness
several
of her
fucking
own
years
heart.
without
Like
anybody
you
doing a
still
birthday celebration,
ungrateful.
a gift,
That
nothing.
is the devil's child.
Wasn't
You hear
nobody
me?
doing shit
She
for me.
came straight from a devil's dick.
Buying
She
shit,
had
doing
to.
none of that shit. Not even before I was grown. So ask yourself, did I ask you to do these things? Fuck no.
Well, if she didn't do them, you was just gonna get on here and complain that everybody else got something you didn't get.
Because I do all the holidays, all the
Right.
Okay, so
She
you
Liz
chose to do
can't
that
win for
shit.
losing.
But you took it though. Cause somebody who I ain't want to do nothing for me, I would not take it. But you took it though, right?
Girl, if it was so miserable, why was you always looking ready to come back over here?
No, bitch. Taisha came up and told this story already. You don't get to twist it. Taisha
Are
made
you
it
fucking
very
kidding
fucking
me?
clear that I was very happy at her house, and you and your fucking kids got to calling and trying to beg me to come back.
Oh, so you
You
went
called
back to a place she was
multiple
miserable
times
at. Yo, this
begging
girl
for
is
me to
full of
come back.
crap.
Even guilt tripping me, talking about my little sister. She's falling in and out of depression. She's thinking about hurting herself because she feels like everyone's always leaving her. Da 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 da. That's the fucking phone calls that I was taking from y'all. Not to include, you knew I wanted to get my CDL. I was considering heavy going back and getting my CDL. But once I found out, oh, I have to quit THC. Once I found out, oh, this means that I could spend weeks and weeks away from my fucking kids that I've never really been away from, I no longer was interested. Once I seen and realized, like, nah, because the last time that we were here, this is how you treated my children. Once that clicked for me, I was like, no. I don't want to, I don't want to leave my kids here like that. So I changed my fucking mind, which I had the right to do.
Oh, Liz, that's tea.
What I said.
You gave this mama so bad. You gave her back to every holiday, Liz. I did. And she's so ungrateful. Ooh.
How the fuck am I ungrateful for some shit that I didn't ask for? Well, call me ungrateful then. I'm not kissing a bitch's ass because you buy a fucking grown ass woman an Easter basket. The fuck are you talking about?
Ooh,
And I don't care if the
you a
bitch is
dirty,
silly or
ungrateful piece of
I
shit.
said. I don't give a fuck if
Yes.
you call me ungrateful. I didn't ask that bitch to do none of that shit. She chose to do it. And if you thought because you bought me a gift basket, I'm supposed to kiss your ass, well, bitch, you thought wrong.
Like, why would you do that? And then you've been preaching that you haven't had.
I hope May gone forever. I hope this is how she break up with
And
her.
so do you, bitch.
Right now.
She not, because she loves this. She's
Girl.
streaming on May
You
page.
get bumps on your
May,
lips, girl.
May got her running her page up.
Just recently, February, women showed this
The back of the background, everybody can't see it, but the background says May Life, and her picture is now covering it. She is streaming from May
I
page.
didn't go to an appointment.
May
or
is
any
using her
fucking
to run her page
checkup
up.
because I haven't really fucked anybody since I've been here. I don't consider fingers fucking. I caught
You was
fingers
fingered.
in a bitch's
Niecy got
car
fingered.
in front of your house.
Dirty
While you're
hoe.
talking about a grocery store, bitch. No, I caught them in front of your motherfucking house in her car, not yours.
Now she got fingers in front of
I
somebody's
don't think
house.
fingers gave me a
Damn
motherfucking
near
thing.
30 years
Where were the
old.
children? So the children were inside the house with someone who abused them, while you were with someone who allegedly abused them, while you were out in the car getting fingered. You
I can have a PCP. I have a first initial appointment with a PCP in December, and that's if I fucking make it to December.
you
I'm
left
planning
your
on
kids in the house with someone who you claim abused them to go be fingered in a car.
What the popped up after 2023?
Yeah. She came here January 2023.
You can't test back and forth like that any fucking way, you fucking dodo bird.
Well, why you can't? Why you can't? I feel the way. Text me.
I always text my phone because your dumb tail will put me as a message phone number instead of like emergency.
I never put you as a message phone number. I always listed you as an emergency contact. Does that fucking mean that those people actually computed that shit in the system right? No, the fuck it doesn't. But trust and believe, the moment that I realized that you were consistently finding out
She
my
got a motherfucking excuse for
if I
everything.
ordered a
She got an excuse
transportation
for
ride,
every
you knew where the
fucking
fuck my
thing.
transportation was coming and going. I immediately called them and told them, take her the fuck off all my shit. Take her off all my stuff. Trust me, it wasn't a comfortable feeling with all my shit coming to your phone at all. And all of those appointments were for my kids. So it's none of your fucking business where they're going. You act like you don't fuck with them. Why would I want you to know about all their appointments? It's none of your fucking business, you nosy bitch. So y'all wanted everybody to put all their shit up on a calendar, a joint calendar, where everybody could see everybody's business. I didn't rock like that. I don't want you motherfuckers in my business. Mind yours.
I had to just text that and let her know I'm appalled that you left the kids in the house with someone who abused them while you got fingered in the car.
If they would call, they were calling my phone. They would never call her phone. And I would
Yes, Quinn, I'll read the comment right now.
I'm appalled. I'm appalled.
Why are they calling your phone?
Suck my dick, Blanche. I have a feeling you dream about it, bitch.
It always hit when
This big bitch. You and Chalet. You and Laudiana. Y'all both be dreaming about sucking my dick.
Oh, you pathetic piece of shit, you.
She really plays out the scenario she makes up in her head.
Yes. And so when she was saying, "Oh, I don't know what real love feels like. I don't know this. I don't know that," that came from my mouth. What she does is when you tell her something.
No, it didn't come from your mouth, bitch. It's the truth. It's motherfucking facts. It's my real life.
You probably know this.
I know a bitch that's catfishing on the internet and don't even come
I
up
gotta
with
stop
no.
laughing on here.
Whenever they do, Miss Bryn. Whenever they do. Whenever these bitches stop riding my clip, that's when.
Don't nobody want that nasty ass shit.
And you give her a lecture and it makes sense, she's gonna repeat it like it came out of her head.
She's a regurgitator.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I know myself better than you do.
The day that I came home from Texas this past summer.
Yes, I went the fuck off on you.
Apparently, she was pissed off because I didn't let her know that I was coming to my house.
No.
And I just showed up.
I was pissed off because you guys came in expecting everybody to be hunky fucking dory and excited to greet you. And I just wasn't in the fucking mood because I had started my motherfucking period that same day. And if you really listen to any of the fucking things that you're told, you would know that I have issues around menstrual time. I've had organs removed that are a part of the female reproductive system, which means when I come on, I am a total bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't care.
You just a bitch all day, every day, no matter what.
What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna be all smiling and happy and want to talk to you after you've been fucking gone for a month doing you? We weren't good before you left, so why the fuck?
No, Lori, she's replaying our live from yesterday.
Because you're in her
I need to talk to you about.
And she left you with the roof and didn't tell you had to get out and find somewhere else to live.
No, I didn't have plans.
That's
why they still came over.
Tell us,
And I was
tell
really
her.
mad because you had the audacity to tell my son, oh, as soon as you came up the stairs, you told my son, hey, buddy, we're home now. Can you go put some pants on? You didn't say hello to him first. You didn't fucking give him a proper greeting, even though he said hello to you. You immediately told him he needed to go put fucking pants on, which you forgot. We all live in this house and everybody should be able to be fucking comfortable. Your daughters can walk around in their fucking underwear with little kids in here. But God forbid the little kids walk around in their underwear. And they're boys. They're not little girls.
I didn't know I had to let nobody know that.
Nobody gave a fuck that you were coming home, bitch. If I had company, you would have known. They were in your house already.
On a weekend. But I did it on purpose because I was watching all these, people were sending me lives when I was there, and I was watching them or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. But I never knew, that she did actually have people here. So then I seen the pictures of
and who gives a fuck? I didn't have to explain to you that I had company because I have the same rights as anybody else in that motherfucking house. It was my address, honey. If I wanted to have people visit, I can.
And that was one thing that she was always mad, and she has
Did she say she paid bills in the house? She can have company.
Friendship, you don't keep
Girl, she said she had the same rights.
I'm not gonna have all these
That was her address.
$400 in food stamps is not the same rights.
The same reason you
Thank
continue
you.
to let your fucking landlord, the person you pay rent, to come in your fucking house whenever the fuck he feels like it and fuck you or tell you how shit's gonna go or tell you he's raising your rent.
She jealous because she was getting popped in the car. She jealous.
The same way you
So
and your
he had
landlord don't
access to the
follow
house.
actual fucking
Right, and Liz
landlords,
got to
who's
do
the
it in her
person
bed
fucking
and not the
guiding
car.
You stupid bitch. The fuck, I
Ooh.
have a right to have company, regardless of whether you tell me whether I'm supposed to or not. I can do what the fuck I want because I'm grown. Because I have
Ooh.
the same rights to this household as you do.
I would have laid her out. Liz, I commend you because I would have laid her all the way out.
This why
So what?
May said she can't live
And
there
you
yet.
act like I have people come over and go up to your fucking room or even go up to my room for that matter. If I had company, everybody was in the front room out of respect. You need to use the bathroom, there's a downstairs bathroom. They were never fucking just left to go roam around your house and touch your shit or go in your rooms or none of that shit. I would have never done that anyways because I'm not disrespectful.
Ooh.
So let's not fucking paint this image like.
So these her rules and somebody else shit. This what she laying down.
Bitch, nobody was looking around. Nobody was checking for your shit like that. So you basically calling motherfuckers low key like they gonna steal from you like they criminals. Bitch, don't nobody want nothing from you. Trust everybody that was in your fucking house had their own money.
Yeah. And you putting anybody that walks in that door uninvited at risk.
Right, and these are social media people, like
exactly.
Girl, who gives a fuck? But they're social media people, but they were also friends in real life.
Okay, y'all. How much longer we gonna stream this? Cause let's talk about this. Cause this is crazy.
I don't have to ask you, bitch.
Ooh.
She is one feisty, ungrateful son of a gun.
What? It's always the bums that are so entitled and ungrateful.
If you just said that y'all locked y'all's doors, which I didn't know that you secured your areas, and quite frankly, I didn't give a fuck because I wasn't checking. But if you're saying that all your areas were locked, then that basically depletes the statement that you just made about what the fuck did she say? About people.
Let's just be real. It's a house door. X, Y, and Z. You can unlock a door in the home easily.
That comment out of that. No, I didn't miss shit.
It wasn't a front door of the house. It wasn't a deadbolt.
That's just like saying. That's just like her saying. It's okay for her to have whoever the fuck in the house, and I'm supposed to just be cool with it with my belongings in there and my personal.
Hell yeah, because she opened her home to you.
Wasn't nobody stealing your food stamp card? That was the cut it out. You ain't have shit but a food stamp card.
What are you getting at? Like, I had that same rights as everyone else. So if I wanted to have visitors come sit in the fucking living room, at least I had enough respect to have people in the fucking living room. They weren't upstairs wandering around your house. And me and Rose, you could suck my dick too if you got a problem.
It was like a lot of times they would go by all their hygiene stuff.
I wish he had stopped offering that sick shit to people.
I'm gonna figure out how to make this full screen. And then that way.
Doletta, we're gonna drop the link in a few. Doletta, his wife Cognac. We're gonna drop it in a few.
Now she said that she want to make the screen full screen, so she don't even have to read her own chat.
That's not fucking true. Because there were plenty of times where you guys would go buy certain hygiene products and I would have my hygiene products and everybody would be using up my shit once their shit ran out. But then the moment that we started using the girl's shit, then it was a problem. Then it was, oh, that's mine. You're not allowed to use it, from her little fast ass 15-year-old. So at that point, yes, once I started noticing that you were going out of your way and y'all were going out of y'all's way to just buy shit strictly for y'all when I had bought shit for everybody to be able to use freely and said multiple times, this here is for everybody. This here is for everybody. Once I started noticing y'all were moving like that, yes, I sure the fuck did decide to start buying my own shit, and I would use what I use and then put my shit back up on my shelf because fuck you. You don't need to use my stuff if it's a problem when the tables are turned, and me and my kids may need to use some of yours.
Well, then she should have said F you and kicked you out your house.
Liz, I commend you, baby. Like I commend you.
And that's this grown lady. Yes.
Because I definitely would have caught a
And
case.
include her. She was mad if I was sitting here at work. If I was sitting here at work and I wasn't wanting to talk, but my kids would come in and tell me about their day really quick. Well, you've been here all day with me and you ain't said nothing to me. So now I'm supposed to stop everything and talk to you. Because while you were here, you could have came and talked to me while I'm working, because there's times that I have a little bit of downtime or whatever. You chose to sleep. You chose to be on the phone, be on live all day. You did all of this.
Okay, and
But now that my kids are home, you want to come talk to me because they ain't here talking to me.
so if you've been saying this whole time that I'm your daughter and I'm this and I'm that, if I wanted to come and talk with you and my sisters after they just got the fuck home from school, what exactly is the problem with that? What's the problem with that?
That's not what Liz
Because
said.
up until they're out of school, you're working any fucking way, right? And your other complaint is that you don't have time to fuck around while you're working. Shit, I would watch you cuss your own fucking mom out for coming in your room and asking for help, or, you know, whether it been with medical paperwork, understanding how to get on her doctor's appointment. Liz would go the fuck off on her mom for interrupting her while she was working, even if she wasn't on a call. And if you forgot, this time around, our connection just wasn't the fucking same because I didn't trust you after the shit that you pulled last summer. So I wasn't coming and opening up to you as much on a private level. I wasn't coming and trying to connect with you personally because I had lost a certain fucking amount of trust and respect for you. So yes, if I felt like, okay, I guess I can get some kind of bonding time in when the girls are talking, everybody's talking together, all girls are talking together, that's what the fuck I would do. But you never made a problem out of it. You never made it seem like it was an issue for me to be a part of those things. So it's funny how you get on fucking Baldiana's live and Horse Teeth's live and you try to play like you had an issue when you never really had a fucking issue.
Oh.
Or why don't you come and talk to me? You just said you don't like people invading your space. So I stopped coming over there. I stopped going to my own life.
Well, it was very much given. She was a little jealous of the girls when they did the whole live with the other panel. And she would always be like, and she just spoils the girls, and she just does this for them, and then she just goes over and beyond for them. So it's very
How
much
does
given,
that,
you know, like, but we already know she has mommy issues.
how the fuck does that make me
and
jealous
then
of them?
You know,
These are
I
kids. Are you
that-
fucking
but
smoking
that I
dick,
didn't,
Shalay?
I didn't take care of her. I bought her hygiene stuff because I make sure
Her
everybody
kids.
take care
She's
of themselves.
supposed to
And
buy
I
them
don't
stuff
like
and have conversations
bought
with them
her
privately. These
but
are her kids.
Bitch, you're lucky that I don't care enough for everybody to see all my motherfucking bank information for me to get on this bitch and post my motherfucking statements. Because like I said, even if I did ask you to get something, would you get your money back as soon as fucking possible?
May
Or as soon
definitely
as I
gonna break
got
up with
paid?
her.
Shit, bitch, let's not play games. There was a few times where I might have asked you, hey, Keon's almost out of pull-ups right now, and my shit is short until I get paid out. Can you help me out with this and I pay you back? There was a few times I asked her.
It don't matter whether you
and
pay
she
her
was like,
back or
okay,
not.
well, does he need him
You
right now? And I'd be like,
disrespectful.
yeah, he gotta
You
need him
should
because
never
he's
need
only down
nobody
like
with a
4 or
mouth that
5.
you
You know
got.
he
You
just gotta
mad
get better.
disrespectful.
This bitch would, she
Oh
wouldn't even
Lord. Oh
help me.
Jesus.
So if I'm sitting here saying I need X, Y, and Z for my kid and you're not trying to help me, what do you think that leads to? That leads to me going and fucking getting it myself.
Popping it in the car for $40.
That was when Karen or Butters would send me cash apps, and I take care of my motherfucking business. Alrighty, I got some groceries delivered. Give me 1 second.
All right, y'all. What y'all got? Give her 1 second. She got a few groceries delivered.
Oh,
At 10:30 at night.
Jennifer said she think everybody left the live. No, Summer just came back. She just commented and said she back.
Y'all can't see the chat on their chat over there. I tried to make it to the screen where you can see the chat too.
Oh, nobody got it on my TV.
Yeah, she crazy as hell. Liz,
Maybe.
I give you all prop. I don't know
No,
how you
seriously.
Okay. Back to business now.
And you've been putting up
Sorry,
with it
I had a
since
grocery
13, 14
delivery
years
that I
old.
needed to grab.
Her son, and I'm way past that age of us buying anybody pull-ups.
She don't get no checks, Liz?
Not when she was here that I knew of. And if it wasn't
Because I wouldn't. Why the fuck would I explain to you what my finances are?
so when I went up on that live, it was like I was doing this. She wasn't lying. She was. She bought the boys the birthday gifts because one's in March and one's in April. She splurged on them. Bronte did.
You want to know why Bronte spent that money? Because my motherfucking account was in overdraft. She sent the money to me because my account was in overdraft, and I didn't fucking know my account was in overdraft. In fact, it went in overdraft for car insurance for a motherfucking car that I didn't even have anymore because it wrecked.
And she's still not grateful that the lady helped her during goddamn her overdraft discrepancy.
It's unfucking believable. This is unfucking believable.
She was like, and you know why? Because my account was in overdraft. Like she didn't overdraft.
Yep, sure was. Wanted to lick her from every motherfucking inch when I came to your house. You right. You show motherfucking right, bitch. Tell the motherfucking story.
Yeah.
Why would someone in their 40s have a connection with someone in their 20s? Say it again. Like,
It sounds really low, guys.
It's not for you to get.
Okay.
Why was that right on time like that?
A 40-year-old that wants to still be in your 20s, is trapped in your 20s or whatever, then maybe you have some connection with her. I don't. So when
Ooh. Good. We done with that?
Girl. Y'all.
So I got to turn it off in y'all background.
Huh?
It's
I gotta
off.
turn it off for you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't got it on.
Somebody
Baby,
got it
I need. I don't got it on.
Nah, it's off over here too. It's completely silent over here.
Ooh, that was a lot. That baby is crazy.
I need a therapy session after that. No, seriously. And I'm not bullshit. I'm discombobulated behind that.
Oh, that was my
Oh,
highlight.
you had me muted?
I did. I was trying to see who the live was on, but it was my computer, girl. My bad.
You know what, Chile? Get it together.
That's probably why y'all kept hearing the echo. My bad. My bad.
Oh, shoot. You know what, friend? You tired. You had a long day and you're tired.
I could not do no more and listening to that. That
No,
baby
me neither. And I'm so glad that we finally get to talk about it because I need everybody to really understand that we are dealing with a sociopathic, narcissistic case right here. This is bigger than just she's ungrateful, she a little cuckoo. This girl has some serious issues, okay? And it's so sad to listen. It's funny, but it's sad too. Just to listen to, and she believes her own lies. She believes herself, guys. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know Ms. Liz. I'm not saying that Ms. Liz was perfect, but I am saying that as a woman, if I would have ever taken my kids to someone else's house, you are responsible for the upkeep of their house. You have to make sure that your children are doing certain things. And I'm also tired, as someone who works with children with autism, I'm tired of her making it seem as if these kids cannot learn. Your children can still learn. It may take a little bit longer. You may have to do constant redirection, but those children can still learn, okay? We had babies, we had kids younger than her children with autism, like high on the spectrum, and they still understood when it was time to clean up, so that we can move to the next section in the classroom. They understood going to the bathroom. They understood these things, but it takes constant redirection, not you outside smoking a blunt while these kids are inside doing what they want to do. Like, that doesn't happen. And also, how are you leaving that oldest child in the bathroom to bathe by herself? Yeah, you want to teach him, to do certain things, but these children at that age are not opening up their behinds and cleaning their butt crack properly. You have to go in there and you still have to go behind them and do these things. While he was sitting in the shower with the curtain pulled closed, you should have been sitting on that toilet, and then you get up and then you rewash him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, I don't understand. And I don't understand how you said Liz was abusing them, but you left them in the house with her to go and be finger popped in the car. And not only did you do that, you let the oldest one go with her on a trip. But she was abusive. Allegedly.
So am I
Does that
weird?
make
A 5 or
sense?
6-year-old, they shouldn't be in the bathtub. Why they taking showers?
Oh, Jesus Christ. This girl is Chalet. I can't. I'm sorry. This girl is a case. She's a whole case study. And guys, I hope you guys pay attention to what May is doing. We gonna stop telling May and talking to May like she don't know what she doing. If you pay attention, she's streaming from May page. Earlier, something happened, and I don't know how it happened, but for some reason, Nisi dropped down, and you was able to see the May Bay Life logo in the back. She's streaming from Maybay page. So Maybay wants to stay away from the drama when it comes to her personal life. But I'm gonna allow you get up here and make an ass of you and your personal people. Pay attention to what Maybay is calculated. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that until about an hour or two ago when we had a conversation. Maybe it's calculated and she know exactly what the hell she doing. Any other time you see the Poly Life lives, you come in there, you say the wrong thing, you block, block it down, like she say, right? She allowed me to take over that chat from 12:51 to 12:55. I typed so much didn't nobody else get a chance to get in there. And she allowed me to say whatever I want and she didn't block. But if you come in her Poly Life lives with her Niecy and Niche and Whitney and she block you right away, May know what she doing.
Of course. She gonna let her ruin it for herself.
Mm-hmm.
If she's done with her, then she can be like, I told y'all she was crazy. Y'all seen when she did this, that, said this, that. Niecy only ruining it for herself. And May gonna sit back. She wasn't able to clap back at Mookie. She wasn't able to talk about Ivan. She wasn't able to do nothing. But now she's like, I can talk about this. This is my personal life. Of course, it's content. You're gonna make yourself look like a fool, just as she did tonight. Made herself look like a fool.
And then drop down and let you continue to make a fool out of yourself.
That's all she know how to do, is make a fool of herself. That's what she's known for.
And May ain't stick up for her not one time. Ain't that
You
something?
shouldn't expect nothing else but Niecy, the damn fool.
I'm
Everybody kept
appalled.
telling me that May live, May live. I go to May live. I'm like, May not live. I go to Niecy's and it's Maybay Life on the back of Niecy's screen. I'm like, Niecy live. May done dropped. May said she don't want that shit on her page.
I'm appalled that you left your kids in the house with someone who you claim was abusing them while you went outside to get fingered in that dirty in the car. I'm appalled and embarrassed for you.
Just dirty, just nasty and dirty. And what's wrong with me saying that? That Liz bought her kids something she wanted to buy them. Like, ma'am, do you not know help when it's in front of you? Oh, she's so ungrateful, y'all. That lady is sick. She's really sick and she needs treatment. Hardcore treatment.
Paige
That
said,
bitch is
I beg
entitled.
money to
She
lay
feel like I'm so sorry, Holly. She is entitled. She ain't got no problems. She entitled. She feel like the thing's supposed to work for her. First of all, you cannot throw the word autism and kids in there and act like they can't do nothing for themselves. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bitch, if they can't do it, you do it. They don't change their own diapers.
You right.
Right. And the big one is still in pull-ups, right? That she leaving in the
Ain't he
bathroom by
like
herself?
18? Ain't he
Girl.
18? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed his age.
I
I
think she said
forgot his
he was 5
name.
or 6, right? She said my
Yeah.
oldest.
You said 16? I'm sorry. What you say?
No, I think her oldest is either 5 or 6.
It's amazing.
I'm a teacher and a mom. There's no way. I
First
got
of all, like
3-year-olds
I
that come in
said,
there and change their own diapers.
Oh,
thank
Liz
you.
said the oldest is 6, the youngest is 5.
Thank you. And I'm sorry. I was just there. I was just in there with 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, sometime younger than that. And I have went from before I was a teacher, I was dealing with adults on the spectrum. Okay, let me explain something to you. All bullshit. You don't want to teach those kids. You are not consistent. You are not you are not proactive. You're reactive. So after something is done, then you react. You're not proactive with keeping them entertained. Your thing with entertaining is probably a tablet, a TV, and stuff like that. That's probably you keeping them busy. That's not you're not. No, I'm sorry. And y'all know I usually keep my mouth off the kids, but enough of it. Enough is enough.
No.
Stop talking
Yes.
about those kids
No.
like they are not fucking capable. Excuse my language. Those kids are
No.
very
And also,
capable.
so if you're gonna hold them to a standard that they can wash their own ass, then they can use the bathroom. You can't be double-headed sword with this, right? You're gonna
But
have
they
to pick
can't
a
clean up
struggle.
after themselves. They can't
They
learn
can't
not
clean
to
up.
clean up.
They can't do none of that. But they can. They got to use the pull-up. Come on, get your life.
Their mother is the
struggle.
reason. Their mother is holding them back because she, at her big grown age, she does not like rules. So she's pushing on those kids to be rebellious and to not like rules. It's
But
her.
they got rules
It's
in the
not the
bathtub,
kids.
right? She said they got rules in the
Enough is
bathtub. They
enough.
bathe themselves. They do these things. First of all, I'm a mother first. I got 7 of them. I ain't playing no motherfucking games out here. All that shit she put on that online right now, like that bitch is full of it. You entitled. You feel like somebody else supposed to do your job. I'm so mad. I love you, Shalay. I'm so mad that you ain't put me up on here when that little entitled ass bitch was on here. Cause you already know Margarita would let her have it.
We sorry, that was personal. We put belt to ass. Nobody else was needed at that moment. We thank y'all for the support, but we
Well, I
wanted
would
to
have gave
put
her some
hands,
person. I
feet.
would have gave her something personal. She better be lucky ain't in her town, cause I would have definitely gave her something personal.
Well, let me tell you something. People was definitely dropping her low earlier, and she got to be easy with that. You talking about the veterans? You don't care about the veterans. She don't care about nothing but herself. And people still support this this piece of crap. People still support her. People still like, I don't get it. How could you be so ungrateful?
You know why they support her? Because she always got a big name behind her. She got X, Y, and Z behind her. Right? Don't nobody know who she is by herself. We none of us would have ever never clicked on her page to say, oh, let's see what she's doing. We only click on her page because she behind somebody and then she starts some bullshit.
Marie, I would never put out her low because she got children with her. I don't care about her, but I would never put out her low because, I'm a mom first and she got children with her. And regardless of what I feel about her, I would never want them children to see their mother in a bad position. I wouldn't want that on my conscience. So whoever dropped her low, that's on them. But I wouldn't want that on my conscience. She's a piece of crap. And the fact that she went live earlier and she addressed it, and then May was like, all right, let's change the subject. She changed the subject. It should have been left alone because this tonight did nothing extra for her. It did nothing. It didn't help her case or whatever she was trying to project. It didn't help that anymore. Ugh, Jesus. Liz, I commend you. I commend you.
I was just about to say that. I don't know who Liv is or where she is, but hey, girl, let me tell you something. Kudos. Big ups to you.
Because you could have snapped, cracked, and popped her, and then you could have sat back and you could have used your PTSD as an excuse.
Oh, I was about to say her get her jail free card.
Because I would have broke Shorty up. I'm telling you. I would have broke her up. I promise. I would have broke her up. So I really commend you. You are a really strong woman in more ways than one.
She definitely needed somebody to put hands on her. She most definitely do.
My bad. I had to take a call.
It's okay, bro.
She a mess. They still over there? I couldn't even listen no more.
I don't even know. I can't listen no more.
She's still over there, girl. She's still talking and lying.
Not that lie.
Mind you, she changed the subject real quick when I went over there. She is not about that life.
She about to crash. She putting on her cry voice.
She might not have been looking at them comments, but May was like, oh, I'm sick of this.
Oh my God.
She saw the comments too.
Yeah.
May dropped down so fast, baby. After reading them comments, she had somebody woke up out of sleep. Like, look at this shit. Look what your girl doing.
Girl, May was over there eating. She wasn't studying this live. She was eating. She was trying to get her life.
Oh Lord.
I can't believe it.
Mental illness is real.
It's like it's hard to even have anything to say because at this point she needs prayer.
Yeah.
Like
she needs an exorcism at this point. I'm sorry.
Prayer not gonna work at her. People like Niecy need an old-fashioned rock and a sock. And they need somebody to go to work because she is so she uses that craziness as a tactic to scare people off. And if people are not used to people like her, or if they're, maybe from a certain walk of life, they'll probably be a little bit intimidated. Niecy need an old-fashioned rock and a sock across her dome. I'm telling you. She need a little rewiring. Sometimes like that, and people who have not been knocked on their behind in their lifetime, Sometimes that's what they need is a real good one. And she has attacked Liz and her daughters so many times, and she have not gotten. And even how Liz says, outside at the park, at restaurants, and different places, how she do things to people, and no one has. She's always been protected because Liz and I'ma stop it. No, she needs that, and she need it, and that'll sit her down. I'm telling you, that'll sit her down.
It'll definitely give her a reality check.
Yeah, she need a wake up call.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. You cannot treat people like that. If you don't want nobody to do nothing for you, then don't take it. You weren't obligated to take those things. But my mother always used to tell me, God bless her, that you have to kiss ass before you can kick ass. She always installed in me that you go to people's house because I never hung out with younger girls my age. I'm still besties with the people from 20 something years ago, and I was a 14-year-old girl going to hang out with these adult women, right? And I was always told that you walk in people's house, you spending the night over there, you pick up a broom, you wash a dish. You may not even have used those dishes. You may not have even made the mess on the floor, but then you going into this lady house, she got kids. She's allowing you to be in her house. You pick up a broom, you wash those dishes. Sometime let her relax. You go cook a meal. And it's not nobody punking you. It's the fact that you're in somebody else's space. You're in somebody
Amen.
else's space. And at that age, they had sisters the same age as I. And the sisters weren't even allowed to come over there because they were a burden. They were a mess. They were mess up. They would add to the mess that her twin kids were making. But me, I would help lighten the load. So I was always welcomed. I never had to really be home because I was always welcome there because I knew what I had to do. And as a son, my son doesn't really go out and spend the night, but I always let him know, like, if you go to, a cousin house or something every once in a while, these are the things that you do. Don't think that you just sit back and you just watch a mess. You just watch the spill and you don't help. Like, I don't understand. I will never understand it. And I have been in the system just like Nisi. So I'm tired of this damn trauma excuse. You do not use your trauma as an excuse to wreak havoc and hell on people. You sit back and you heal. But for years, we have still have wreak havoc and try to wreak havoc on people on this internet. We've seen it. We some of us have been on the other end of it. That's no excuse. Sometimes you see people living out on the street and they know how to act better than she do. This grown lady no longer gets a pass. And I'm telling you, every time she mentioned my name, I'm gonna put belt to her fucking ass. I promise you. Because she don't get a pass. She too disrespectful. This is disgusting. We are like, I can't even, I'm tired of entertaining her. She gonna get it every time. Anytime you mention Letta, Chalet, Sheila, whatever you want to call her, Purple, me, what you call me, horse teeth, anytime I think you talking about us, I'ma put myself in it. You don't get to use your trauma as an excuse. We all have had trauma. We've all had trauma. I was in the system from 2 to 14. I'm not a nasty person. Because I knew that in order to raise a productive human, I had to become productive. I had to heal. Enough is enough with the excuses. This is a 20-year-old grown woman. If she could be out in a car getting finger popped, she could get on her stuff and be an adult. You don't get a round of applause for finally buying some uniforms, for providing food that the state provides because the state is legally taking care of you, honey. You get an SSI check and you get food stamps. The state is taking care of those kids, not you. Taxpayers are taking care of those children.
Sure is.
Please, get a fucking life. I'm gonna mute my mic because she done pissed me off.
No, come back, twin. Come back.
I'm here. No, I'm here. But I don't want to get us in trouble for saying the wrong. But she has literally pissed me off. Like, and
No,
I
I
don't
get
want to
it.
come across as just some angry woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Mm.
especially that the fact that I don't have to deal with her on a daily basis. But you may not have to deal with her on a daily basis, but you know 1,000 nieces.
Yeah, facts.
And this is
Hmm.
no excuse. The way that this lady has treated people. I'm sorry, Shalay, because I always bring it up. But she has literally harassed you.
Yep. For a year and a half.
She literally harassed you. She was at Marie door kicking her freaking door in while she had kids on the other side. But it's okay because she has two autistic kids with her. But where was those autistic children that she cared so much about when she was kicking in that lady door? When she was in there trying to attack Liz and her kids, where was her children in? If you
What?
don't give a F about them, stop asking other people to give a F about them.
That's
Enough is
so true.
enough.
That's
That is so true.
that is. She was up there hooping and hollering about when somebody said something about her kids, but you ain't doing them no better. She ain't doing them no better. She putting them more at harm than the people, that she leaving with. At least the people that she leaving with gonna take care of them. She too busy trying to live her best life. Baby, that was over when you pooted that first baby out.
I have, as someone who has been in the system, I am not an advocate for taking children away from their parents, right? I'm not an advocate for that because I feel like sometimes inside the system, more harm is done than good. But I will go on record saying tonight that that woman is not worthy of having those children. And just because you can lay down and you can bust it open and you can push out some children, do not make you a mother. And I will go on record today, tomorrow, and hereafter because I refrain from saying this. I will go on record saying that she is not worthy. A dog will put you out a litter and raise them better than she will.
Share the lie, share the love, share the vibe.
Period.
I'm behind you, twin. She don't. The fuck?
Well, this the live she should play tomorrow. Maybe she'll get something from it.
If she won't. She won't. But
She gonna
Nisi, you got
defend.
money now. You got money now. You can catch a flight. You got money now. You can clearly catch a flight.
She got a car. She can drive.
She gotta pay that weekly. She ain't going all the way to New York. Get out of here.
You could call me horse teeth. You could call me whatever. Have you seen those butters in your mouth? None of that offends me, honey. You gotta get on my level. You gotta go through the things that I have been through and come out. I done been through the fire, baby, and I ain't come out smelling like smoke. You can't touch me. I have been in your position. I've been through some things, honey. I have been through, but I ain't never lay down and just let life finger pop me like you was in that car. You gotta get it together. You got to get it together. You raising two men. Get it together. You raising two boys who deserve better. And this is really like I really refrain from saying a lot because life kicks us and it's like yo, I just ain't want to kick the girl more. Yeah, I say little things when she bother me. But I know what it's like for life to kick you. But to listen to the level of ungratefulness and just to listen to the way she spoke tonight, it really hit something different. And she's a piece of shit, yo.
She proved that. She's been proved that, but tonight was just like the icing on the cake. Like, nothing that she will ever say, nor did it ever, but nothing that she will ever say could offend me because, baby, you all fucked up. Like, All I can do is laugh because I ain't never
Real
seen
bad over there.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, yes, it's just not looking too crack. It ain't looking too good.
Who is that?
She don't got nothing to lose. She don't want the churn. So I
Right.
mean, what else does she got to lose? She ain't got nothing else.
Damn, she ain't never had nothing.
I wouldn't say that. She just didn't appreciate what she had. She didn't see the value in it.
It sounds like she had an awesome support system. Like Purple said, she just didn't appreciate it. You gave it all up.
For you to say Liz is mad at you because
Not you eating them crabs like Blicky last night.
oh girl, I'm eating some chicken and some fries. My bad, y'all. It's so
Pop
good.
me some popcorn. Let me get my popcorn.
It's about old girl.
But no, she gonna say Liz is mad at her, taking her anger out on her because her mama left her with no money to raise her. That's a blessing that somebody took you in
Right.
and raised you out of love.
For
I'm
nothing.
confused.
It's not that she
For
was trying to
nothing.
check. It wasn't that, you know what I mean? Like none of that. She just took you in and said, I'm gonna love her and treat her like mine, even though I have my own.
That part. I done lost my husband along the way. I chose you. None of that matters to her. And she throwing that in her face, study telling that lady, that's why your husband left you anyway. Because of you. I would have laid her out clean on the ground.
Yeah, she deserved it. But you know what? Liz is someone who knows what she has to lose. She know what she has to lose.
Mm-hmm. She
So,
learned her lesson.
yeah, so she thought about it. And Liz, you're a better woman than me. You're a better
Yeah.
woman than me. And hats off to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Well, May, you better buckle up, honey. Because
If
you
May
like
ain't
crazy. You like crazy. And Nisi is about to give you all of what you asked for. Asking ye shall receive.
oh baby.
She thought she
Ooh.
got 40 days and 40 nights before.
Okay.
Baby. If May got any sense, she will send that lady a parting text. Like, yeah, this
Right. I was gonna say I don't think that's gonna last too long.
baby. I know May like a mess, but you know what? I'ma just watch. I'm gonna shut up
Mm.
and watch the shit show.
Oh, Liz made a post. She said, my ex and I are good. He was just in my house, so she can call him if she wants. He will hurt her feelings. Oops.
Mm, mm. But Nixie know that. She just
Well,
throwing
she
shit
call
on
your ex, call her mama.
who?
Said if Niecy called Liz ex, then Liz should just call her mama.
Right.
Right.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mama know how to get her where she need to go. She get it right every time.
Too much says I can't see why May want to deal with her, and she has all this CPS stuff going on. And this is why May plays like she doesn't understand when people says that she finds the lowest of the low, and she finds the
Mm-hmm.
broken, and she and a lot of the girls we have seen over the years, runaways, this, that, the dependent, girls who can't function on their own. And you're gonna like this is the classic case of why people say that this is how you find them and this is what you like. You like young, broken black women. Y'all found niche. Niche seems to have it together. Niche wasn't enough. You gotta have some more. So you found the complete opposite of
Because
what
Niecy
niche
is normal.
seems to be.
Niche ain't broken enough. The fuck? We need
Mm-hmm.
some excitement.
like a certain type of toxic.
Mm-hmm.
She say Niche remind her of sweets, honey. That mean Niche a little boring for May liking. She said that. That what that mean.
Hey, Mary Beth, you're right. All we have is one word against the other. That's why I said I can't say, that Liz is 100% right, but listen to Nisi's words alone is enough to show me, Mary Beth. Let me ask you, right? And I'm not telling you not to follow her because this is your right to follow whoever you want, right? But woman to woman, would you allow somebody in your home who you have helped and you have raised to physically try to attack you and your children? I don't know if you have children, but just say if you do. Would you allow them to attack you and your children? Would you allow that?
You
Once,
and your
once it,
mother, baby. She attacked that lady and her mama. The hell?
yeah, would you allow that? And then they get on the internet and tell everyone how you helped them, but they didn't ask for it. Would you allow that into your home?
I mean, and as a friend, if I was sitting up here acting, entitled or acting like her, as a friend, I expect y'all to be like, now hold up.
Most definitely.
A
Most
fact.
definitely.
If I was considering dating her and her moving her to Houston with me, I would have been like, hey, wait, slow down. Cause what we doing here? That lady took care of you. She looked out for you. Yeah, like, come on now. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything she said was how that lady took her and her children in and let her children run through her house and destroy that lady house. And that was a problem for Niecy. Niecy found the problem, and that lady said, hey, clean up, wipe the walls off. I don't want your babies doing this in my house. He put a toothbrush in the toilet and flushed it. Okay, but you ain't gonna sit here and chastise my son. Wait.
Mary Beth said absolutely not. But according to the opening side, Liz attacked first. But no, I wouldn't let anyone stay after any violence. Liz, the night that TEC ran the panel, the night that Yaya ran the panel, right? You can literally hear Liz ducked off, doing the live where it was quiet.
It was her
And you
daughter,
heard
right?
and you heard, yeah, it was her daughter, and first it was Liz, then it was her daughter. And in the background, all you hear is Niecy being irate and saying what she was going to do and threatening the daughter. So come on, come off of it. You can like Niecy, but we can like people and still not condone the ignorance. We could like people and still not condone the stupidity and the fuckery. If we are going to really like people and we want to see the best, sometimes seeing the best is telling people where they messed up at. And honey, you could hear the way Yaya panel was that night. That was a good panel. Like no disrespect. And y'all know I don't care for the lady. But it was a good panel. And you literally got to hear the mess in the background. Like the girl couldn't even continue to live because Niecy was in the back. Come out here. I'ma do this. She was banging on the doors. She was wailing. And you think that that's okay? Yeah, I would have attacked first. I would have jumped on her and tore her up that night. You in my house where I pay the bills at. What's wrong with you? Please. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't went and fought wars, don't went and put my life on the line to pay my bills, and I take care of you too and yours, and you got the nerve to be in my house acting like you big baller shot caller. It's only one HBIC in here, honey. Sorry.
Let's just be real. Niecy did the recap of the live today, and it wasn't like she got up there saying Liz is lying about the things that happened. She's like basically being just ungrateful about every situation. Like, yes, she bought my Easter basket, but I didn't ask her to. Yes, she did this. Yes, she did that, but I this, but I that. It was always a but. So it's not even like the lady got up here and spun any lies. Like the lady got up here and said all the truth. Niecy just was ungrateful.
Thank you. Oh, I
And
asked her to buy
everything.
my kids. I asked her to buy the kids Pampers, but this, but that. But no, if she was abusing the kids, once again, Mary Beth, she said that this lady was allegedly abusing her kids. I'm not gonna say abusing because I'm not gonna put that on Liz. She said she was allegedly abusing the kids. We all saw that Niecy only had one kid. Niecy was going live and Niecy was like, oh, the oldest one, my oldest, he's with them. Oh, he don't even call me. And Liz did not lie about that because Niecy said that on her live. Niecy said, oh, I tried to call him. He didn't even want to talk to me. He off having fun. He's good. I'm not worried about him. But this is a lady who allegedly abused your children. You just said today, I wasn't in her house doing it. I was in the front in the car. You left your kids in the house while you went and got finger popped. Honey, with someone who you said was abusive. Her kids was abusive. She was abusive, but you being out in that car getting finger popped was more important than the safety of your children. Okay.
Mary Beth says, I never said Niecy is right or that Liz is right. Mistakes are made. But I, as a human, can see Niecy is obviously needing something for her mental security. She needs support to get her on track. Well, it sounds like Liz was trying to give her all of that. She called her a year or something ago saying she was ready to end it all. What did Liz do? Dropped everything, sent her and her kids tickets to come to help her. Took her to outpatient health, all kind of stuff like that. So it sounds like she was definitely giving her all of the help that she could give her or support that she can give her. She just don't want it. Like
she had support.
God damn it.
She had TMJ also. That's someone else who she just recently discarded and used and disrespected her online. And all she asked was, "I'm not trying to be in no drama. Don't put me in no drama. I've changed my image. I'm working hard to change my image," which we have all seen her do. She had support. She had Mama Kim, who was taking her when she first went out there, who was driving her around to all kind of appointments and helping her get her paperwork to get things set up for the kids. She had support. How much support are you supposed to give?
Time as well, and look how the fuck she cut Jack out tonight.
Thank you. She had support. Miss me with the support stuff. This is a grown woman. This is not a minor.
A whole stranger took her kids, brought her to her house, and she treated her like trash.
Thank you.
Like, what more can you do?
She need a straight jacket. That's the support she need, and some padded walls.
And a Thorazine shot.
Right.
Because she clearly.
That's not she. Her name not even Niecy no more. Her name is Straight Jacket. So when y'all hear me say Straight Jacket, y'all know who I'm referring to.
And ain't no conductor. And all the cans is empty.
Right, Letta.
The bus is rolling with no bus driver.
Okay.
Y'all can believe that girl.
I keep going back to her live.
That girl is batshit crazy.
Oh, baby.
Mary Beth, if you've been here long enough, you know that girl was putting herself and pushing herself on anybody that would that would take her. Freaking Marie, me, May, freaking Bronte. Just the list goes on. I mean, I'm sure she hollered at plenty more people, but never once in all of this time that she didn't hit this live button, never once did she say, I have herpes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Up there and talked about May like a dog. Now that's her boo-bae.
Mm-hmm.
Never once did she get on here and say, I've been picking at my lip all week because I'm stressed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry.
But I want her to go get a 2024 test, not 2023.
But let's also just state that she said that this is something that she had since she was a child. And all these times that she's claimed she's been locked up and she's been institutionalized. Let the record show that when you're institutionalized, the state runs these tests because they need to make sure you have nothing that the community can catch while you're there. So let's also let that record show that, okay? That the state runs these tests. They need to make sure that you have nothing that is communal. Especially when you're doing a long stay. We're not talking about an overnight lockup.
Oh, they said don't forget Smitty.
Somebody said,
Don't put her in there.
Dirty dog. Dirty dog. I'm sorry, y'all. It just hit different because I'm tired of her using her trauma. As we all have had trauma. I'm sorry. But I'm so sick of her using her trauma as an excuse to be a shitty human being. Or as to kudos, as to get a dog treat that she is now trying to do something.
Shay said, I'm so glad I got a lawyer girlfriend, period.
For real, okay?
All right, well, what we gonna do is give her any more than the 2 hours that we done gave her tonight.
Yep. I think what was said has been said.
Period. So again, share the live. Or anybody else got something to say before I just end it?
Good night, everybody.
Miss Letta?
No, I'm good.
Sorry, guys, for
Okay,
taking over tonight at the end. I'm sorry, Letta.
No, you did wonderful, Bookie.
Yeah,
I apologize, Letta, Chalet, and Twin. I apologize, but this was personal. I'm sorry.
You had to get it off your chest, baby. You had to get
be
it off
like
your
that
chest.
sometimes.
Don't be like that.
So okay, y'all, share the live, share the love, share the vibe. If y'all not following, go ahead and hit that follow button. Join the fan bam, catch this vibe. Y'all catch the replay, hashtag replay in the comment section and spam the fuck out of the hearts. Please and thank you. Even if you're catching the replay, as y'all come in and watch the replay, y'all go ahead and drop how y'all feel in the comment section. Cause the Lulu is in full effect today.
Woo, baby. I'm talking about I need some medicine.
Right.
I really need some medicine, y'all. Like, I really am disappointed.
And
Did y'all
y'all, I
catch
need
any
5 more
dolphins?
people on YouTube to go live, y'all. I need 5 more people. So if you're not following Blanche Devereaux Blicky on YouTube, follow me, guys. All I need is 5 more people so we can pop our shit.
Period.
Make sure y'all pray for my friend Liz because Liz gonna have to deal with this for 40 days
Oh,
and nights.
Yeah.
And she's not
but
even
let's May
conscious
shut
yet.
this shit down. May, get your girl. Come on, get her alive, May. She listen to you.
Because it ain't a good look.
Send some love to Liz, guys.
Please,
If
please.
May don't put up with that shit, she desperate.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Jack, you better go live. Give us a recap, Jack.
Period.
All right, y'all. Good night, ladies.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
I was about to leave the studio, not in the stream.